Welcome to Talk of the Town. It's autumn in the Poconos. The temperatures are cooling, but there are still so many things to see and do.
You can enjoy the beautiful fall foliage from the treetops. We check out the brand new ropes course at Blue Mountain.
And we take a stroll through picturesque Jim Thorpe, where the authentic Victorian homes play host to some unique haunts.
Ooh. Then we visit a New York City makeup artist who recently opened a second studio in the Poconos. She's making her mark with permanent makeup and giving cancer patients some wonderful new options.
Plus, we visit the historic Hotel Fauchere, where the chef put us to work, and the results are delicious.
And we laugh and get moving as we join a Zumba Gold class. A little Latin exercise is good for the soul.
So much to do. So let's get started with a snack food that's been around for more than 150 years.
It can be an appetizer, a main course, or even a dessert. My favorite time to enjoy this snack is while watching a movie. If you guessed popcorn, you're right.
Yay for popcorn. There's a company in the Poconos that's really popping.
It all starts with a good quality kernel.
So let's start popping. This shop, called Popcorn Buddha in the small village of Shawnee-on Delaware, exploded on the popcorn scene just 3 years ago. And the owners say it's been an amazing adventure.
Well, my partner and my girlfriend is a popcorn fanatic, and I'm a candy guy. And it just kind of worked up that way, that we
Good
met.
partners.
Yeah.
In goes the popcorn.
Yes. In goes the coconut oil, and then that's going to actually mix it. It heats up the moisture in the popcorn, and that's what makes it explode. The science behind it, I guess. For me, I just like making popcorn. It's fun.
The first popcorn popper was invented in 1890s, and from then on out, it was at every movie theater.
I hear popping.
Absolutely.
It's going to town in there. Here it comes.
We push it right into the
push
bucket.
it right in there. Some people wake up to, coffee. I wake up to popcorn.
Save a piece.
You want? There. There you go. There you go.
Oh, that's good popcorn.
It's a lot different when it's warm, correct? Mm-hmm. Yes. Until you're gonna go back and forth, like none of this is gonna go out, so we go back and forth with it. And then what I'm gonna do is I pull it towards me. I know it's a little bit different, but I'm only taking off the top. So I'm pulling it towards me, I'm taking off the top. And as nice as it is, I get to a point where I don't want to sell it, so I'm not gonna sell that.
Once the kernels pop, it's time for an abundance of flavor.
It was once 50, is now well over 150. So we've invented close to 100 flavors.
We have people that come in all the time that say that they are popcorn fanatics, and I'm like, oh my God, me too.
You've got some very strange flavors on that board.
Yeah, and we're very proud of that. I mean, some of the flavors that I personally like, some of the people don't. Like, I'm a big fan of falafel, and when I first created that one, it went gangbusters, and then all of a sudden it just died off, and I invented another flavor, and then I invented another flavor.
Do they have trouble picking which flavor to try?
A lot of people do. They look at the board and they see all the different flavors that are up there, and it's overwhelming at first. And so we try to guide people to picking and choosing the flavors that they want to try and taste.
In case you're wondering about the most popular flavor, well, it's constantly changing. But the website does sell lots of a classic Philly favorite.
Was Philadelphia cheesesteak. We are the only ones. We are the inventors of cheesesteak flavored popcorn, and it's phenomenal. And we're very, very proud of that one. We ship it all over the country.
And we're making bubble gum today, and that requires purple and white That's approximately what bubblegum's gonna look like today.
color.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Extremely vibrant.
It's time for us to get to work.
We're in charge of cooling and separating the popcorn.
And you don't want to chop. You're gonna hold your paddles like you're saying fantastic. That's
How
the way
am
I
I
always
doing,
explain.
Craig?
Yeah, there you go. You just keep mixing it to each other. Try not to kill each other with the paddles. There you go. It's a bit of a workout.
Yeah. But the whole idea is so that it doesn't just
You do
dry
not
in
want
one
it
whole
to
piece.
absolutely, and that's what'll happen. And as soon as this candy dries, it's extremely hard. So you have a very little window to get it separated.
Swirl of color.
It's not quite ready to taste.
But Chris walked away, so let's taste it anyway. Yum! Now that we've made all the popcorn, Tanya's putting us to work helping to box it up.
Witch's brew. What's that?
This is just in time for Halloween. We have orange, apple, grape, and blackberry.
Sounds delicious. So one of those goes in?
One of those goes in.
Okay. And then Appalachian popcorn.
We have our Appalachian, which is a mix of caramel, cheese, and butter.
Aha.
Wow, what a combo. It's never ending.
That one's really good. It has the sweet and salty thing working on that one.
No matter what popcorn flavor you choose, it can be packaged and shipped anywhere, complete with a bow.
Very pretty for Halloween.
Craig and Tanya are working on their next venture for Popcorn Buddha. It's a cookbook, guaranteed to be filled with lots of unique recipes.
We believe we've barely scratched the surface of what we can do to popcorn because it's a wonderful base. It's like, it's almost like a baked potato. You know, with that as its base, with butter and salt, we can almost go anywhere. Anything that has breadcrumbs in it or panko in it, you can substitute with popcorn, and now it's gluten-free for a diet. So we've worked very close with Lisa Musician, our dietitian and nutritionist, in regards to get some of these things right. We're also working with a chef in the Boston area and have been for going on close to 2 years, and his name is Nathan St. Jacques. And we also work with Chef Chuck Tuig here in the Poconos, who was voted top chef. And we all kibitz back and forth and come up with different uses for our popcorn flavors.
Here's some good news for all the popcorn fanatics out there. It's a healthier snack than you might think.
Popcorn is naturally gluten-free, and this is non-GMO, so right there it's healthy. It's got more dietary fiber than traditional snacks like chips and pretzels. So for 3 popped cups, you get 3.5 grams of dietary fiber, which we need in our diets.
On any given day, we have over 85 different flavors in Popcorn Buddha. We're gonna find something that you like.
It's loaded baked potato.
Okay.
Boy, and is it loaded. Dynamite.
Root beer float.
I love heat, so Anger Lime's one of my favorite flavors, but if you're gonna ask me, what do I munch on? Coconut cream pie. Probably one of the best flavors we have, so.
My favorite is Buddha's Delight. It has the caramel with nuts. We have cashews, pecans, and peanuts. And we put dark chocolate and milk chocolate popcorn in it.
A white chocolate pretzel, I don't think that needs any explanation.
And we just love it here. Every time we come, we always stop here.
Yes.
We just love it.
It's the fudge and the popcorn.
What flavors are you eating here? You said mac and cheese?
mac
So
and
we have mac and cheese, and this is just the regular butter, but we love all the flavors.
All the flavors.
What's this one?
It's delicious.
Regular butter?
Yes, regular. It's the best.
Just keep you young.
It's fun, you know what I mean? It's a fun destination to bring your kids in. That's real important to me.
So Kim, what's your favorite flavor?
I don't know, Marie, there's 85 different flavors to taste.
We're gonna be here all day. A big thanks to everyone at Popcorn Buddha for inviting us to spend the day making and eating popcorn.
We have great news for one lucky viewer. Craig and Tanya from Popcorn Buddha are giving away a $25 gift certificate. Just go to our Facebook page, check out the photos in our October album, like the correct photo, and let us know what popcorn flavor you would like to try for a chance to win. Good luck.
When Talk of the Town continues, we head to Blue Mountain for a brand new outdoor adventure in the treetops.
Why not spend your fall high in the treetops?
The new Summit Aerial Park at Blue Mountain is open.
So when they asked us to give it a try,
we accepted the challenge.
I think you can handle it. I definitely think you can handle it. You're in for definitely some physical activity, and it's mentally challenging as well, just kind of keeping your head in check of where you are, that you're okay and you're feeling good. Keep breathing and you'll be all right.
The dual multi-line, all right. Ooh, it's wobbly. Oh, I feel like I'm standing on Jell-O.
Try to relax as much as you can. Keep
Are you
looking
saying
forward.
my muscle tension is making it wobble more?
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah. I can tell that
exactly
now
what's happening.
I'm starting to relax a little bit. I can see how you say the mental part of it is part of it. You'd really have to concentrate and think hard about what you're going to do next and what you shouldn't do next.
you're almost there, Ree.
Almost. Yeah.
Nice work.
Success. Success. All right, Kim. Did you learn anything from me?
No.
Excellent.
It's a little wobbly.
Are you concentrating?
Try to relax as much as you can. I understand it's not easy.
I feel like it's in my legs more so than my arms. You get tricky at the end.
You cheated.
I feel like that one's not supposed to be so far away.
Just trying to get a little closer to the platform for you. If there's any point, you can always grab my hand.
Woohoo! Success! Yay! Look at Joe. He just comes right on over like it's nothing.
And there's 3 courses, green, blue, black, going along with the ski area theme, if you will. The green consists of 11 elements ending in a zip line. The blue consists of 12 elements ending in a zip line. And the black is 11 elements ending in a zip line as well.
Yep.
All right, my legs are a little shorter than Kim's.
That's all right. Grab one of the legs. Ease your weight onto that one. Yeah. Excellent. The least swinging, the better.
Ease onto it. Excellent.
That's a big reach.
You got it.
I'm trying to keep it very silent.
Focus.
I don't want to be a Tarzan.
Good job, Ree. So it should be a little easier for me since my legs are longer, is that what you're saying? Somehow I doubt it.
Relax.
Trying to have a very zen moment. It's not working. You do have to get yourself to that next bar.
What, your leg's not long enough?
It's not so simple.
Maybe you should just jump.
Just jump. No, I'm gonna do it.
Come on, your legs have to be long enough. Mine were. I didn't think they were.
You know, it's crazy how you're not really afraid of falling.
No.
Like, I'm afraid that I'll slip, but I know that I'm not gonna fall, so that part isn't so bad.
Yep.
Yay!
Nice. Good
High
job.
five.
We have people who have never been on a ropes course before getting on it and having a blast, and we also have experienced climbers getting up here and also being able to challenge themselves.
All right, Joe, what's the goal here?
The goal again is to take a deep breath, nice and relaxed, and focus on a fixed object that's not moving.
Like Zach?
Yep, we're just one foot in front of the other.
All right, like tightrope walking.
I think you've got it, Ree. It's a long way down. It's probably best not to look.
You tell people not to look down, but at the same time, that's part of it. You know, and this is part of overcoming our fears.
So what you can't see, behind the scenes, Zach had to do all of these elements too. And he also had to zoom the camera along the course on its own safety line.
You should try a little hop for at least one.
At least one. So I'm going to try to be a frog. And I may just prove that you can't fall.
Good luck.
Ready?
Yeah. Good job.
You did it. I like that. That was good. I'm going to try it again.
Whoa, so close.
I've proven that you can't fall down.
Yeah, you've proven it a couple times.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what.
Come on, you can land it. Yes! So this system is amazing, actually, state of the art. We clip you in at the beginning of the course, and then this thing rides along with you the whole way. You're never unclipping like some of the other ropes courses around here. You stay connected to the course the entire time until you get off at the end at the zip line, at which point you're off. So at no point are you even able to unclip from the system.
So there's no falling from far in the trees.
No fall potential at all.
So now how you feeling?
A little nervous. I used the tree.
That tree was strategically placed.
This is a nice tree. I'm not scared. It's not about being scared. It's about
it's about trying to make it.
wanting to be able to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have a seat. Hey, you're back at that one again.
Try again.
Oh yeah, I get to try again. All right, I'm gonna do one of Marie's leapfrogs. I feel like I'm, okay, here we go.
Whoops! Your feet didn't quite make it. But you have another chance.
Wow!
Definitely the adrenaline pumping experience, although we want it to be a confidence builder, a self-esteem builder. We're not trying to make it too hard. We're trying to have mom and dad out here having fun with their kids. Possibly they're on the green course watching their kids up on the blue course for a little bit of a higher adrenaline pumping adventure.
Kim, just wait! This next one's a doozy!
I can't think about it till I'm out of this spider web, Marie. I'm going for speed.
This is called the wind chimes.
The wind chimes.
You hear the wind chimes?
Yeah. Yep.
Excellent job, Marie.
Thank you. This one feels pretty natural.
Good.
You can't help but look down on this one. How high off the ground can you be?
Our one platform out on the Black Diamond course is about 32 feet.
Hey Rob, so far I like your design.
Great, good. That's always nice to hear. There you go, kind of give it a hug.
And then I want to hug it, right?
Yep. Reach out, give the next one a good little hug.
Oh, that's not a problem.
When you get to this pole, you want to hug it. He's not hugging the tree, Marie.
Aww.
He's just hanging out.
We're tree huggers.
I'm a tree hugger too.
Ooh, this one's kind of like a hammock.
Are you thinking about taking a nap?
Yeah, you can.
I don't really, it's not so comfortable because I wasn't really hanging all the way in it.
I'm in the trees, hello.
You're about 30 feet up here, but of course down the hillside, sloping down all the way down to the restaurant and then beyond into the valley. You have quite the exposure here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we call that one the horizontal zigzag.
A horizontal zigzag.
Horizontal zigzag.
Depending on how you step means whether you zig or zag.
Yeah. It zigs and it zags. You just want to make sure you're not anywhere in between.
We still have a few more obstacles to go. How are you feeling?
I feel great, and this view is amazing. I could stay here all day.
All right, so we're just gonna go on the steps, right?
This is a crazy adventure. Like when you think about it, just doing something like this is a cool thing.
Yep, definitely.
And I think more grown-ups should do it.
lines with a zip.
Woo! It'll blow your mind.
That was incredibly fun and challenging.
What a great time. Well, Blue Mountain plans to keep the course open through November and then, of course, reopen in the spring.
We have a chance for one lucky viewer to give it a try. Just find the proper photo on Facebook and tell us your favorite part of this segment for your chance to win passes for you and a friend. Good luck.
Now, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with some permanent beauty secrets next. Do you ever look in the mirror and think about what you might like to change?
Some ladies think about a thicker lash line or stronger lips.
Others would like a little or a lot more hair in their eyebrows.
The world of permanent makeup has evolved. We met a New York makeup artist who has space at TLC Salon in Milford. She opts for pigment over tattoo ink. The results can be subtle and beautiful.
Permanent makeup has a stigma to it. I mean, you think permanent makeup, you think, you know, your grandma who had them done in Florida, they're, you know, these thin black lines. I mean, it's been around for years and years, but it's been perfected over the years. So the colors are better, the needle configurations are great. Artistry has gotten better. You know, it used to be that anybody could really do it, but now it's really an art form.
Are you excited?
Yes, very excited.
Are you scared or nervous?
No. This is something she's wanted to do for a long time,
Yeah.
she told me. So.
Tell us why you want to have this done.
Well, when I was like 16, I did a lot of over plucking and a lot of waxing.
Shame.
yes, I wouldn't recommend it. And so my eyebrows are very sparse, so they definitely need a little bit of oomph.
So you can look at her brow and it really is so beautiful. I mean, the only thing we're gonna do is just enhance it and fill it in.
Yeah.
And there are some people that come that have absolutely no eyebrows. So it really is for everybody. Just to show Catherine what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a brow powder, fill in the shape to give her an idea of the shape I'm gonna do. This is gonna be more of a solid version because I'm using powder. I'm gonna go in with a needle and just do teeny tiny little hair strokes in the direction of her hair to make it look more natural. I see 18 to 80. My oldest client was 89, and I had to help her up on the bed. But she was just this little old lady. But she was just, you know, tired of drawing on her eyebrows every day, and it really just helped her self-confidence, and that's okay. So
nice.
Now she's just more beautiful.
Yes. You are. Does that make you happy?
Yes. So this is more the solid version. You know, obviously once we do the hair strokes, it won't look as painted on, but this is the shape we're gonna follow.
People who have totally lost their hair due to medication or illness can get their eyebrows back, and even some breast cancer survivors may turn to permanent makeup after their harsh surgery.
You can do a nipple reconstruction, but if you do have cancer, if you've had cancer, doctors do not like to do it because there is that risk of keeping the cancer cells. So in turn, there's no nipple there after reconstruction. So this is a great way to make a very natural looking nipple areola.
What kind of reaction have you gotten from some of those patients who've come in and...
Tears of joy. I absolutely love doing it. There's the fun part, like you were saying, but there's nothing that compares to doing an areola for a woman that has just literally fought for her life, you know, had her breasts removed, had them put back on, and the surgeries that go with a reconstruction are unbearable.
You can find out lots more about areola repigmentation on Amy's website. She's posted lots of amazing pictures of courageous cancer survivors. It's the serious but inspiring side of Amy's business.
All right, so Amy, what would you fix?
Well, I think you're beautiful, so there's not much to fix. And I wouldn't even say fix, but I just want to perfect your brow. You have beautiful brows. I noticed it the second I met you. So I want to just take off maybe some brow powder that you have in there. I want to shape up the brow and I'm going to warm up the color a little bit just with brow powder.
Yeah, I don't have real strong brows. I don't think I ever have.
So they don't get bushy and unruly? No. Mine get bushy and unruly.
Okay, well you're lucky. You're lucky, because at least you have an option.
No, the shape of somebody's brow Is that predetermined by their bone structure? Is there a shape that it should be and we shouldn't really try to change it much?
Yeah, well, there are some people that have a shape that's not,
Not a good shape.
Yeah, it's not a good shape. What we want to do is just go right to the corner of the nose, on the pupil, and so right around there is going to be where you want the brow to lift. And really where I would fill in for you is the beginning of the brow a little bit, and then just through the arch, and then the end. I call it my obsession with eyebrows. Started just from being a makeup artist. You know, you'd spend all this time on makeup and making it look perfect, and if the brows weren't right, it was just like, what's the point, you know?
And is it true that your eyebrows should always be a little bit darker than your hair?
I personally like that look. I do. I love a blonde that has a darker, stronger brow. I just think it's so beautiful. I really do. I love a stronger brow.
Oh, it's definitely bolder.
Yeah, so it's definitely bolder.
Look at Zach.
This one or this one? Not bad, just better. Yeah.
So which eyebrow is better, my left or my right?
I'm gonna say.
What does that even mean?
Zach, you're in this chair next.
Diva and a wannabe.
Now it's my turn. What are you gonna do?
Again, nothing really to do. But I'm just, again, I love brows. I'm gonna sharpen up the brow a little bit. You have beautiful full brows. I know you say you're very conservative when you shape them, which is great. I'm still gonna be conservative. If you were here for a consult for micropigmentation, I would tell you liner would be awesome for you.
Okay.
You're not really lacking in the brow area, so there's not much to fill in, but liner, even a lash enhancement right in the lash line, so you don't feel such a commitment to liner, you know, I think would be great for you.
I feel like Marie is the, I don't know, the unusual one. Most women don't have eyebrows
Very
like her.
lucky, yes.
I have to brush my eyebrows every day.
Do you?
Now, not too many people brush their eyebrows.
I do. I brush them the wrong way and then I brush them back the right way and shape them.
You know, I think that's great because you have enough hair to do that with. Most women come in with the complaint of, I have no brows. I've tweezed them all off. Now, you are one of the very few people that I don't have to finish off with brow powder. They're like, perfect. Okay, so now I just want to show you what the liner would look like.
It definitely is tight into the lash line.
And when we actually do the procedure, I get the needle with the pigment, I go right in between the lashes, so it is tight.
Yeah.
It is, you know, so it really is like a lash enhancement. So if you didn't want to wear eyeliner, you still would just look like you had a thicker lash bed. Very subtle. I don't even know if the camera picks it up, but it's just very subtle into the lash line.
I can see it.
You can see it. Yeah, it makes the liner a little bit
can see
bolder.
it. Yeah, it looks good.
And and again, you both have beautiful color eyes, but it just pops the color, brings it out a little bit more. So,
Very nice.
so very subtle.
All right, let's see how it works for real.
Yes. Okay. Sounds good. And I show every client you get your own needles, okay? So they've not been opened.
How about the pain? Yes. That's always a big fear for me.
Beauty is pain. No, it's not terrible. It's nothing more than electrolysis or laser or something of that nature. Just feels like vibration. And just a little pinch, right?
A little, I guess. Not really. It's really not bad at all.
I find that people really psych themselves up to think this is gonna hurt. And then when I start, they're...
Is that it? Is
yeah,
that it?
exactly.
Is that how you're feeling, Catherine?
Yes.
How do you know that it's going to stand the test of time? As we age, our face changes, so I would be afraid that, you know, it's not going to
Sure.
Yeah, it's going to
well,
sag.
It's a great question. And so many people say to me, well, what happens when I'm 80 years old and my eyebrows, you know, are, you know, they're joking, of course, but down to my cheeks. We're going to place the pigment into the brow hair, your natural brow hair. This is not something that lasts forever and ever. I mean, you do need frequent touch-ups, and I say frequent, probably every 12 to 18 months to refresh the color. So Catherine is doing great. Not even a tear.
You can find permanent makeup service in a very wide price range. Amy says it's a high-end procedure, and very important, you find an artist whose work you like.
Look at their credentials, make sure that they're certified, make sure that they're in a clean facility, sterile facility, and look at their artwork. Definitely look at what they have done themselves. Okay, so our first pass is done. It's very, very light. And then I go over each area 3 or 4 times. So what I'm going to do now is put on a little numbing solution. But as far as redness or swelling, everybody's different. She is not looking like she's
going to be very sensitive.
The needle is so tiny.
Tiny, like a hair. Because that's what we want to mimic. It's just here.
Your brow looks perfect.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty?
It's really pretty.
I'm going to do a few more hair strokes, and I want you guys to take a real close look. It looks even more natural than the other side, which is the powder. So I don't know if you can see.
It looks perfect.
Yeah. But there's little hair strokes that we're just adding in there just to give her brow a little bit more definition. And if you just comb that hair right back over, you won't see it. Once that healing happens, it'll be nice, soft, powdery little hair strokes.
All right, Catherine, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
I can't wait to see what it looks like when she's all healed.
Oh, it'll be great.
Catherine looked great immediately after the procedure.
She sure did. That girl is gorgeous.
But check this out. Here's a picture of what her eyebrows looked like after they healed. Compare that to her before photo, and she's one happy lady.
Well, Amy would love to give one lucky viewer the chance to explore the world of permanent makeup. Find the proper photo on our Facebook page and tell us how this segment changed your idea about permanent makeup for your chance to win a free consultation and eyebrow shaping from Amy at TLC Salon in Milford.
Don't go away. We head to downtown Jim Thorpe for a spooky walking tour next.
They say that this is not a ghost town. It's just the ghosts didn't leave. They're still here.
We decided to take a 1.5 mile walking ghost tour through the picturesque and haunted downtown Jim Thorpe. And you can too. The Victorian fashion, it's optional.
These tours, sponsored by the Jim Thorpe Rotary Club, attract people who love to be walking at night in a community where there are lots of potential surprises.
People are interested in what's going on, let's say, behind the scenes, and we feed them what they like. The stories that we tell are stories that are reported to us, and of course they're all true if you believe in ghost stories.
This was the original home of General Charles Albright. Now, he was a larger-than-life kind of guy. He was only 49 years old when he died, but he had been a lawyer and an officer of the Army. He had been a congressman for Pennsylvania, serving a 2-year term in Washington, D.C., and of course, his years as a lawyer here.
This looks like a wonderful place for dinner.
Maybe we'll see the ghost of General Albright.
The general hasn't left the building. The best story here is always unsuspecting people. They have been dining here on the first floor of the restaurant, and they hear these heavy footsteps coming down the stairs. The stairs are right behind me, up from the first floor up to the second. And diners will look over to the stairs and see a man in full dress uniform of the Civil War era with his saber at his side. And he'll just glare at someone.
Why are you in my house?
And then he turns around and walks back up the stairs. And the donor, the patron, will say to the waitress, is there a masked ball upstairs or something? I mean, people in costumes, something happening here? And she'll say, oh no, you've just seen the general.
As we stroll through the Victorian town of Old Mock Chunk, there are numerous stories of history and haunts.
They make their presence known in various ways. What I usually tell my tour group is that there are sort of 3 classifications. One is very passive. It's just as if you're watching a video and the same thing happens over and over again. That's one class. And the other class is that there are noises and sounds and smells, but you don't see anything. And of course, then the third classification is the ones where you actually see an apparition. That doesn't typically happen on the tour. It happens to people who are staying in the hotels and the bed and breakfast places in town here.
The Opera House looks like a great place to see a show.
Yes, but we better not be late to our seats. Yikes!
There was a man standing inside waiting to go in for a performance, and he was sort of on the side in the wings. And he felt someone come over and tap him on the shoulder, and he turned to look, and there was a man standing there in the garb of like an usher. I said, "You're late," and then promptly disappeared. So he had his up close and personal with one of the ghosts that live inside here.
We've grown from maybe 15 walks total in a season to about 70 walks, and from one guide to a total of 6 guides. And there are times that we may have 3 guides out on a night and do a total of 6 walks during October.
What, in your opinion, is the scariest spot on the tour?
My vote would be for the old jail. One, because again, its value as a historic property. It has been in very good hands since it has gone into private hands. There are so many documented cases of people, again, feeling things, seeing things, hearing things, smelling things. I mean, the whole range happens there.
I don't want to stay here. Please let us out.
Plus, we have had outside ghost investigators come here with all their current apparatus and come away saying, yeah, we certainly recorded a lot here that cannot be explained otherwise. So that one really is probably one of the most active in town.
What a hauntingly great time we had on the Jim Thorpe Walking Ghost Tour. You can join in on all the fun. The tours run Friday and Saturday nights through December at 7 and 8:30.
The Jim Thorpe Rotary Club is giving away a pair of tickets for one lucky viewer to get in on the ghost tours.
Just go to our October album on our Facebook page, find the correct photo, and let us know the spookiest place you've ever been for your chance to win. Good luck.
When Talk of the Town continues, we visit a wonderful restaurant in Milford to cook up a seasonal special. By now you know we love to find great restaurants across the Poconos and try new recipes.
In the heart of Milford, there's a hotel that dates back to the mid-1800s, the Hotel Fauchere. It has a great restaurant that focuses on seasonal dishes that will tempt your taste buds.
Today we're going to make some roasted chicken breasts from our farm in Hawley. They're cage-free, organic chicken breasts that we get. We get them whole, we break them down.
We're just pinching, right?
Just pinching, yeah, just a pinch. Go for it. Don't be scared because it kind of like cooks off when the more you cook it, like the seasoning will come off. So
more?
No, I think you guys are okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna roast these skin down so they're nice and crispy, and it seals in the juices nice. You know, so why don't you always lay it away from you. So if you're looking at the pan, it goes away so it just doesn't splash. Yep. Good. There you go. Perfect.
Ooh, I got some nice sizzle.
Yeah. While that's roasting, we like to just put some fresh herbs on top. So when it roasts, you can always remove them later, and it gives a really nice season and flavor to the dish. So what we have here is our fresh rosemary. We cook it about 60% on one side, and then we'll turn it over halfway through cooking, so it finishes through. Some good searing going on there. Give it a check. Here's nice and brown. Okay, Marie, why don't you open the bottom oven? Throw it right inside. You can use the same as well, Kim. Yep.
Okay.
It's very hot. Careful.
Go?
Yep. Go right in.
Here we go.
Yeah, right in.
Bottom down here?
Yep. Wherever is good. Those will roast for about 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Yeah. So.
All right. So you have the timer going in your head?
I do.
All right. Yeah. That's good. I don't have a timer in my head.
Okay. Cool. So why don't we start on our other garnish, which are ricotta cheese gnocchis. Traditionally, they're made out of potatoes.
Yes.
But right now we're using ricotta cheese. It's not as light as like a traditional potato gnocchi would be, but I mean,
it's yummy.
Cheese really can't be bad.
No, it can't be wrong.
All right, yeah, it can't be wrong. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna I got some dough that's already made.
What is in that dough?
It's about 2 pounds of ricotta cheese, 2 eggs, and a pound and a half of flour, and some sea salt.
And the green?
Fresh chives. You can do like a rolling motion from inside out. Yeah, there you go.
We
And
want
you
it
can
to
make it
get
about the size of a little bit thicker than a pencil, if you will.
A little thinner than a
A
pencil?
little thicker than a
Thicker
pencil.
than a pencil.
Right.
I got a ways
right.
to go.
Oh, that's good. You're doing well. Cool. Yeah, you're almost there. I think that's perfect. Here's the fun part.
This is easy.
Yeah, it's real easy. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut them into pieces and flick them off our gnocchi board here, which is gonna just form its shape.
Did you say flick them off of this,
Yeah, just give them a flick. Yeah.
Okay. We have to see the technique.
Yeah, yeah. What we have is a wood gnocchi board, traditional. You're just going to take the cut end down, and with your thumb, just give it a quick roll, and a turn, and they go right on you and have a little gnocchi shape. So,
That is cute.
pretty cool, right?
What is this called?
It's called a gnocchi board. You
Oh,
get it, and
so it
then you-
really is for gnocchi?
So
Yeah.
really that's just for decoration.
Yeah, just for decoration, and it's functional.
Makes them look like what we're used to them looking like.
Exactly. And then if you guys want to have fun doing that, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll let you share,
Go
take
ahead.
turns.
Yeah.
Switch on and off. Perfect. That's it. Done like a pro. Done like a champ. We're about, again, 6% of the way through the cooking process. Just gonna give these guys a turn. Check out our nice crispy skin. There you go.
Lost one.
It's
You don't
okay.
throw the gnocchi on the floor.
What do we do with these now that we've made them?
Okay, so since our chickens are roasting, our gnocchis are made, we're gonna set up our garnish, our side dish for the chickens. Okay, so we can start by adding maybe 5 or 6 tomatoes. You can choose as you like.
Whole?
Yeah, throw them right in there. They're just gonna blister real quick.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead. And then we're gonna follow with our bacon. So maybe 4 or 5 pieces of bacon each. There you go. Yeah, nice. So you get to like personalize it there.
In goes the bacon, because bacon always makes things taste good.
Yeah, you can't go. You can't go wrong. Yeah, there you go.
Cook away.
Nice. Yep, cook away. After that, you can add maybe just a pinch of shallot and a couple slices of garlic, along with chili flakes.
All right, I'll trade with
share.
you.
Swap out.
How much onion?
That's good. Just perfect. A couple slices of garlic.
I
You
like
wanna add
garlic.
I don't know if you're into chili flakes, but if you want to spice them up bigger, just, yeah, boom, done. Go for it.
We like to spice things up.
Cool. In can go your chipollinis. So great, now that's working. Our English beef can go in. Go for it. Yeah, add some more. Nice color, freshness again.
Yeah.
Everything straight from the
I
farm.
like peas.
Who doesn't? Right now, they're my favorite ingredient. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Great. Looking good. Yeah. I'd say once they're firm, and if you touch them and like their juices run clear, I'd say you're there, and we're looking good. So what we're gonna do is just pull these off the heat and rest them. Great. So we have our nice salted water, which is boiling, and you can just go drop
them in. How many are we doing here?
I like to do 6 to 8 per portion, you know, per chicken breast. So, okay, so now they're simmering and floating nicely. You guys can transfer them right into the pan. Marie, you want to have at it?
Sure.
Go for it.
Putting like half of them in each pan?
Yeah, you know, separate them out nicely.
You want to get
Well
the rest,
done.
Kimberly?
Okay. I am getting hungry just looking at all this food. Yum.
As another garnish as well, I have chicken jus, which is just we take nice chicken stock made from the carcasses of our chickens. We roast the bones, cook them with mirepoix down for about 6 to 7 hours, and then once that's done, we reduce it by half. So you get a nice concentrated chicken sauce.
So that's important stuff.
That's
there.
that's just very important stuff. Nice roasted chicken. Beautiful. I'll take that for you. What you can do is just kind of, what I like to do in a restaurant is like go on top, a little bit around.
We're now in the main dining room. It's beautiful in here.
It is.
Yeah, this is the Delmonico room. It's named after the Delmonico restaurant in New York City where our chef patron, Louis Fauchere, made his name. And this is where we serve 4 days a week, and it's beautiful. This dates back to the 1840s, when he first opened. And he's got his cookbook in the little cupboard over there, and there's various old menus from around the world. And it's a real nice place. It's quaint, it's cozy, and we love it.
Do you look at the cookbook?
I try not to touch it because it's really old, but I do once in a while. I'll try to,
find something
get a little inspiration from Louis himself. So it's nice. It's nice.
All right.
So dig in. You guys look.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys did a great job. So.
Oh, I can't wait to try it.
Go for
and
it.
is this on your menu right now?
It is on my menu right now. Yeah. Indeed. So go for it. Dig in. Sounds crispy.
Yes.
Good. Hope you guys had fun.
I did.
That's kind of the reward for, your hard work. So.
Not dry at all.
Good.
It's delicious.
Very good.
Good stuff. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for teaching us.
Of course. My pleasure.
Hotel Fauchere was great and the food top notch. A big thanks to Chef David Perozzi for inviting us into his kitchen.
And good news for one lucky viewer, we have a $100 gift certificate for dinner at the Hotel Fauchere.
Just go to the October album on our Facebook page, find the correct photo, and let us know why you deserve a night out of your kitchen for a chance to win. Good luck.
We get moving when Talk of the Town continues, Latin style. Don't miss it. It's never too late to start exercising or to get back into it.
We're at a Zumba Gold class in East Stroudsburg, and it's starting, so we better go.
Zumba Gold does not mean old. That's the most important thing to know. Zumba Gold is for deconditioned adults. It's for active seniors who know they need cardio and a good workout, but their bodies have limitations, so they don't want to hurt themselves. People who have had hip replacements, knee replacements, need the exercise, but they won't hurt themselves. People who are overweight, sometimes uncomfortable in the gym, don't want other people to see them. This is a dance class. All we do is Latin dance and have a lot of fun sweating and laughing, men and women alike.
It's Zumba Gold, but we have a 17-year-old and we have a late 70s, so, and probably more, so the ladies don't tell us their age.
It's a very fun class. The one thing that I like about it is that you can bring it up or bring it down. I personally bring it up. I like to dance. I like to have a good time. So that's what I do.
This Zumba Gold class is at East Stroudsburg United Methodist Church. It's part of a health and wellness initiative started by the entire Methodist Church.
We hear so much through our doctors that the secret to the longevity is motion. So we decided, with everything else that we offer here, that it would be so wonderful to let people know that a very, very good way to stay healthy is to stay active. So we promote that along with our spiritual growth and all different types of classes so that people can stay healthy in their minds, their spirits, and their bodies.
We make our class as much fun as possible, so people look forward to coming to the class, and it becomes a social experience as well. You'll see everybody is friends, and we just have a fun time, no judgment. It's a safety zone. It's a place to just dance and have a good time.
I've been doing it for a year, and it's been the best time of my life. It's helped me lose 11 pounds, and I needed the exercise, and it's a good confidence booster.
I love music, and I just think that it covers all your senses. It hits everything, and the emotional, because you do become a family.
I came to Cheryl's class. I was lost,
I lost my mom, my husband. 10 days I had them both in intensive care and I was running back and forth. Cheryl helped me through more than she realizes.
This whole group, I have to say, are like a family. If you're not there, they call you, they Facebook you. It's just a wonderful, wonderful group. And we just have so much fun. We laugh. Cheryl and Danny are fantastic. We just really have a great class. I've gone to other classes, but this one I find is the best. We're getting our Latin groove on.
I hated exercise. I did the treadmill at home. I hated it. But I came here and it was so much fun. I love to dance, and that's what it is. People come and I just tell them, just have a good time. Dance. Just don't worry about what everybody else is doing. The steps take time. You'll just move. In time, you pick it up, and that's what I did.
Big finish. Awesome. Great job. We do modifications. We have different levels in this class. There are songs that are slower. There are songs that are faster. And we can modify even the faster songs.
You ready? Uh-oh. Here we go. How about the people who worry because they're not real coordinated with dance?
It has nothing to do with it. I'm yelling out the steps to you. I'm telling you what to do, but even if you don't know the routines, which you obviously won't know when you first start, you just keep your body moving. They love it. It's not anything that they anticipated. It's not what they expected. They're dancing, they're sweating, they're laughing, they're making friends, and they're getting a great cardio workout.
So I've been going for a few months, and she started begging me to come with me.
I love dancing.
Invading my mommy time. And then it became, so I let her. She broke me, and I let her. And we've been coming together for almost 2 years now.
Good job.
Thank you. Yes,
Good
too.
job.
Excellent. Thank you.
Cheryl wants one lucky viewer to try Zumba Gold or any of her fitness classes. Find the proper Facebook photo in our October album and tell us why you'd like to try Zumba for your chance to win a free class card, good for 7 classes. We're still all sweaty.
Oh, awesome. Yes, which means you worked hard enough. That's great.
Yeah, so how did we do in Zumba Gold?
You were fantastic.
Excellent. Excellent. Both of you.
And you could have a career, so you need to come back.
A career in Zumba Gold.
I hope you had a good time. We all had a great time, and you guys were wonderful. We really picked
Thank
up,
you very much.
which proves to people that, honestly, even if you've never done it before,
You can do it.
You can do it.
Whatever you do, be the talk of this town. Chris walked away, so let's sneak a taste. And right down my shirt.
How's that?
Now you have the end of the show for